time he played drums in the Billy Eckstine Band. You mentioned that you began playing drums with Fletcher Henderson, 1939, and I think it's fantastic that you began as a pianist, but they found another pianist in Pittsburgh they liked better.
Well, no, I wasn't a pianist, I was a piano player.
All right.
A pianist come in and took my job, you see. We had a show.
You tried to get his name?
Huh? Oh, Earl Garner.
Earl Garner, right.
So I got up from the piano, and this guy in the corner said, "Can I try it out?" It was Earl, so I knew Earl. See, Earl was on the air. He was a pro then, a kid, about 8, 9 years old. He was on the air in Gumdrops with some talented kids. I said, "Sure." And the band run it down. He got the piano part. Not only played it, he added to it. And that was it. So the guy on the club was sitting in the corner said, "Hey, Blakey, come over here." And I said, "What you want?" He says, he had a big Magnum on his side. He said, you play the drums and let this other kid play the piano. I said, "Uh-oh, now you're going to call the sets and tell us what to do." I said, "It's my band." He said, "How long you been here?" I said, "About 2.5 years. He said, "You want to stay?" I said, "Of course I want to stay." He said, "Well, you dumb bastard, get up there and play the drums." I did. I joined the band in St. Louis, and I didn't know who these guys were.
Billy Eckstine.
Yeah. I had met Charlie Parker in a train station in St. Louis. I talked with him a while, but I never knew Sarah Vaughan or Dizzy Gillespie, all these guys, and Freddie Webster in this band, and I had no idea what the band was all about until that night. And we opened up in the Plantation in St. Louis, Missouri. So the guy came down at rehearsal. He says, now the band, Jeter Pillard had been there for years, and he said, "Now when you get off the stage," he said, "when all the band to come back, this is your room. You know, and when you come to work in the back door, through the kitchen." So Billy Holiday said, "I don't come through no kitchen, you know." So that night when the guys come to work, I was setting up my drums, and lo and behold, the place was full of people, and they were eating dinner. The front door comes Billie Holiday, Dizzy Gillespie, Billy Eckstine, Charlie Parker, and Sarah Vaughan walked in front of us. Oh my God. So we opened up that night and we played. They didn't know what we were playing. This big band played more like a combo than the big bands, you know, and we did a lot of things, and they're very intricate. And I liked the band very much, but people didn't understand, and they didn't know anything, but we didn't get any publicity because the office wasn't interested in the musicians. And all these stars they had in the band, they didn't have sense enough to realize that. And they couldn't look that far because they themselves didn't know anything about this new music, see? And we went down to California, we played there, and a lady came up to interview us, you know, and she came up and she watched the show. So she wrote about the band. She said, well, she didn't understand what we were playing there. We were playing something from another planet, and said that Gene Ammons looked like a big snorting black bull who was fire snorting from his nostrils when he come to the microphone. Said, and the drummer, Art Blakey, he looked like a little black pygmy back here behind those white drums. So we're going to eat the white man tonight. Everybody got mad at her, you know. They got mad at her, so I didn't. I thanked her for it, you know. Because when they don't say nothing about you, you're in trouble.